We can go look at credit card blacklist. Credit card blacklist is an important thing because more and more gateways are starting to watch how many times fraudulent cards or problem cards are hitting their gateway from you. It's kind of a silent thing that nobody's talking about, but it's starting to happen. So as soon as you have a card that you know is fraudulent because you've been told by your bank or whatever that there's a problem with it, you add it to this list and our system will no longer even send it to the gateway. So you have the ability to get fraudulent cards to never even ping your gateway, which keeps your merchant account in even better standing. And let's click on Admin. Configuration. Here's where you can control an awful lot about how the system operates. Let's go look first at the System Prefs link. Remember in AutoShip where we had all of those things that you could control? Default fees. Here's where you can actually set what the default is. Keeping scrolling down, basically this area is a whole bunch of system configuration stuff like, show birthday allows you to decide whether you want to collect a birthday or not within the system. So if you change this to a 1, it asks them for their birthday during sign up and it displays birthday in the distributor maintenance area. Third-party credit cards allowed. You can actually decide, do you want to allow a person whose name they signed up with doesn't match the name on their credit card? You don't want to allow it? You don't have to. You put in no, it'll say, sorry, your credit card doesn't match the name on the account. You can't use it. More and more people are not because more and more that creates chargebacks that you lose and then you get in trouble with your merchant over. So you have the option to allow it, but nowadays Visa is getting much more strict and they're cutting people off. The technical rules of almost every merchant gateway is you're not allowed to accept third-party cards. But we also know in MLM a lot of people do. So we've made it a switch. We don't have to argue with you. You want to accept them? Go ahead. You don't want to accept them? No problem. System can do both. Same thing with duplicate cards. So one of the quickest ways to prevent people from signing up multiple accounts, if you don't want them to, turn the ability for a duplicate card to use. And then what will happen is the system will simply refuse to allow someone to sign up with a credit card that's already in the system. Up to you. We don't need to argue about it. You tell the system what you want. Scroll down further. You have control over your phone, email, company address, company name, all of these things that, if you change your phone number, you change it in one place here, and the entire system and every email and everything that has your phone number on it gets updated. Continue to scroll down. You can set what the default currency is for the system. If you are hooking up to FedEx, our system will actually hook up to FedEx, and all you'd have to do is tell us so we enable the feature, and then you put in your account number, and our system will automatically talk to your FedEx system, and all the information transfers back and forth, and it all just happens automatic. A little bit further down, you see gift certificate fee. Here's where you can decide how much you want to charge for a gift certificate. You want to charge $1, you want to charge $5. Then every time someone uses a gift certificate within your system, it'll deduct that amount from the amount that they're taking. Logo. If you do have a logo that you've uploaded to the system, you click this button and now that logo will show up instead of just the text version of your company name and address. PayPal, if you do want to go ahead with PayPal, not recommended if you're a true MLM, but if you're just an affiliate program, it's fine. These are all the settings to make PayPal just work within the system. You can set a minimum dollar amount to allow a sign-up. So if you want to force people, again, not a good idea in North America because it's illegal, but if you want to force people to purchase product in order to sign up, all you do is you put in here how many dollars worth they have to purchase, and it'll refuse any sign up until they've put enough in their cart, giving them an error message telling them that you have to buy at least this much to join. Graphics template directory. If you're going to go in, the system allows you to fully control all of the graphics in the system. If you want that to be enabled, you just enable it here, so then it'll all work. Down at the bottom, you'll see admin daily transfer money in the gray. This is where you set that limit on how much you want to allow members to transfer money to other members before you approve it. And, of course, again, the fee. So you can actually charge the fee. And then you can actually put a fee here for if you want to allow international money transfers as a method to get paid their commissions. Here's where you actually set how much of a service charge you're going to put on for that. Let's click on Web Editor. This is where you can add custom pages. So you can add your pages to the replicated website outside the Members Lounge. You can add pages inside the Members Lounge. You can change pages. You can't control anything other than on and off on system pages. except through the translation engine, but you do have the ability to add an unlimited number of pages and links and navigation, which there's a bit of learning to do on it, but we've got some interesting tutorials that teach you how to do it. And then you can actually control the whole look and feel, as well as what content exists where. You can put it so that they have to sign in to see the information, or that it's publicly viewable. Then once you've got the English version, you can very easily create the alternate language versions of the same stuff. Very powerful system here. I won't go through how it all works. Just know that it's here, and know that you'll probably need a little bit of my help when you first go in to play with it. Some of my clients figure it out on their own, but usually a 10-minute tutorial helps you get on your way a lot easier. Let's click on Graphics Editor. Here's where you can control all the graphics. So if you don't want to get into making a completely custom look and feel and having us involved in helping you with it, you can actually download a package of our graphics. So like the top menu bar there, all the little graphics that you're seeing in the look and feel, or the theme of the website, you know, the left-hand buttons, the rollovers, the top graphic. You can download a file that will give you all of those graphics so that you can recreate the exact same size and shape, whatever you want it to look like, upload it, and the whole site will just change. Let's look at the CSS editor. That's cascading style sheet. So you actually, again, have control of the entire cascading style sheet. So we give you the one that's there. You can download it and edit it somewhere else and then upload it here, or you can come right in here and edit it. And again, this just allows you to have control over the entire look and feel of the website at any time you want. You don't need us. That being said, we're a full-service software house, and if you prefer us to do it all for you, we do some additional charging. On the deluxe system, the first time, a lot of that stuff we help you out with for free. But if down the road you want to change it and you don't want to be involved, you can always ask us to do it for you. So we make it available to you, but we don't leave you on your own. Click on the upload link. Here's where you upload audio files, video files, graphic files, or any PDF files that you want to use within the system. Let's take a look at Calendar. Calendar is kind of fun. Here's a place that you as admin can control all of your scheduling of your members. So for example, conference call schedules, training schedules, anything that's important as a corporate event, you put on this calendar, everybody in the members lounge sees it. Okay? They can add their own items to the calendar, but they cannot make the corporate items go away. So the calendar can be used by them as a tool, as well as it becomes your central point of information dissemination. So everybody's always aware of what's going on at the company level. You know, and if you have a member that's doing a conference call that wants to make it public to the whole company, they can send it to you. You can put it on the admin calendar. Everybody knows about it. It's a very, very handy tool for keeping your people informed as to what's going on to help them build their businesses. Let's go down. Let's look at Email Engine. Here's where you can send an email blast to all your members. Now you can create templates. You can create messages that you're going to send out over and over, and you'll see in the load email section, you're going to see. So this is a twofold thing. This is where you send emails to all members, and this is where you control the content of all system-generated emails. So, for example, the welcome email, when a new member joins, or the sponsor email that goes to the sponsor when a new member joins, you can control all of those. The emails when a credit card declines, all that type of stuff is completely within your control in this area, as well as you can blast out any message you want to your entire database through this area. Okay? Or if you actually scroll down, you'll see that there's a source tab. Source means you could actually go and create the HTML email somewhere else and then just paste it in here. Make sure you've uploaded all of the graphics appropriately, change the graphic stuff, but you don't have to actually use this little editor to do your emails. You can actually do it somewhere else, paste the HTML in, just make sure all your links and stuff are done appropriately, and blast it out, as well as save it as a template. So you might want to make a really nice HTML template so that you can just pull up the template, add your content, send it out anytime you want. Totally possible within the system. Quote editor. The system actually, every time the member logs into their members lounge, they get just a little motivational quote of the day. Now we've got 4,000 or 6,000 of them in the system, but should you have a bunch that you want to add in that are specific to your company, this little engine allows you to add more into the mix of the quotations that they'll see when they log into their members lounge.